you guys. But all right. So here's my objectives today. Besides to get you guys not to be squirrels. Multiply powers with the same base. Raise a power to power. And raise a product to a power. Now I know you guys don't know what this means, but here's your first one. This is a same base. This is multiplying. Would you agree? See the multiplication symbol here?
Yeah.
When you have the same base, now let's just do this. What's 5 squared mean? 5 times,
5.
Okay, let's write that. Times, what's 5 to the 4th mean?
5 times 5 times 5 times 5.
5 times 5 times 5 times 5. So, I don't think you have to be a math genius to go, hey, there's how many 5s up there now? 6. So 5 squared times 5 to the 4th equals 5 to the 6. Okay, let's look at the second one. What's x squared mean? X times...
I'm sorry, you just leave it like that?
Yeah, I'm not concerned with what is 5 to the 6 because we're at the discovery point right now. I'm going to try back. Here in a little bit, we can take it to our calculator.
Okay,
so x squared would be x times x. And what's x to the 4th?
X times x times x.
4 x's, right? How many x's do we have total again, guys?
6.
Does anybody know the rule?
What?
Connor.
You have two bases with two numbers.
So same base.
Yeah, same base.
And if you're multiplying.
And you just add the.
Okay, you're doing a great job. So everybody look up here. Same base. When multiplying, add exponents. So there's our first rule now. So let's look at this. 4 cubed times 4 to the 5th. Question. Do I have the same base?
Yes.
Yes. What is it? 4. So now it becomes 4 to the, what's 3 plus 5?
7. 8.
Or 8.
I meant 8.
All right, look at this one. Look at the next one. Do I have the same base?
Yes.
Yes. So it's x. When you multiply, you add exponents. What's 7 plus negative 4? 3. Done. So let's write down the multiplication property. If bases are the same, add exponents and leave the base alone. So a to the m power times, write this down, Austin, a to the n power equals a to the m plus n. Connor, still take notes, bud. We're just going to add exponents.
You can add just more and more little numbers.
If you have the same base and you're multiplying.
That's cool. I am writing. Where's that one at?
Okay, here we go.
I'm proud of you for that.
So here we go. Do I have the same base?
Yes.
And that's a to the 5th. Even though you don't see the multiplication symbol, that means times a cubed, right?
Yeah.
So, Ethan, what would that become? A to the what? 8. That's it. Okay. Now I got all these 9s. I'm multiplying them together. Are they all the same base?
Yeah.
Everybody say what?
Yes.
Yes. So negative 3 plus 2 plus 6. So that's 8 of them. Minus 3 of them would be 9 to the 5th of them. Now, if you wanted to, you could go to your calculator and tell me 9 to the 5th. But I'm more concerned about, do you know how to add the exponents? Does that make sense? Okay. So p to the 5th times p cubed times p to the negative 4 becomes p to the 5 plus 3 minus 4 would be 4. We okay? Okay, now let's step it up a little bit. First problem. 5m squared n times 4 m to the 4th n cubed. First of all, we're multiplying. Everybody look up on the screen. 5 and 4 are not exponents, they're coefficients. What is 5 times 4, guys? 20. What does m squared times m to the 4th become then, Tanner? M to the, very good. N to the, Hayden, what do you think? Good. Way to recognize he said 4. Everybody look up on the screen. If there isn't an exponent, it's what, guys? If it helps you to put in that 1, do it. Because what's 1 plus 3? 4. Does everybody see how I got that answer? All right. You guys try number 5. I'm going to give you a hint. Everybody look up here. Do I need to put 7 in the bottom bunk?
No.
No,
Yeah.
it's a coefficient, not an exponent. So see if you can do number 5. Take a moment, see if you can do it. Okay, who thinks they have it? Jillian? Okay, so you're right on the f to the 8, h to the 3rd. I agree, hon. Because this is a 1 right here, right? That's negative 7 times 4, which is what? Okay, now you put it in the bottom. Listen to me. That is not an exponent. It's a coefficient. You don't change bunks of coefficients. Only when it's exponents do you change bunks. Good, Jillian. Well, half good, right? Half good. Questions?
I don't remember learning this last year.
Okay, well, you didn't have me last year. Okay? Here we go. Uh-oh. Now I have negatives. No worries. No, it's actually no worries. So here we go. Let's get me started here. Let's go. Elise, what's 4 times 9, hun? And you guys speak so I can hear you. Yep, 36. Okay. Z to the, Bailey, what's 5 plus negative 12? So what do I do to get rid of negative exponents? So just write 36 over z to a happy 7. Now, if you wanted to take 2 steps to get to that, that's perfectly fine. Quit goofing off, you two. All right. You guys try number 7. Go. Okay, Bryce, what do you think? So first of all, what's 2 times 9 times 3? 54. Keep it going. I agree. You okay still? All right, keep it going. Oh, okay, restroom break. We haven't taken a restroom break yet. Okay, here we go. Now, look at this one. Hey, Connor, close the door for me, please. Here we go. Put your hood down, Trey. All right, here we go. 2 to the 5th squared. Well, that means 2 to the 5th and another 2 to the 5th. Would you guys agree with that? So if I was writing it that way, it would be 2 to the 5th times 2 to the 5th. Does everybody understand why that's squared to be 2 of them?
Yeah.
And then what's your base is the same. So what's your rule when you multiply?
It'll be 2.
Add exponents. So 5 plus 5 is. All right. So what about x cubed to the 4th? That means x cubed 4 times. And then same base. What's 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3? X to the 12. You guys see the pattern yet? Yeah? Who said yeah? Dakota, what's the pattern?
Well, see, you want to take the number that's inside of the box,
the top one.
So that exponent there.
Yeah, and then you see the one on the outside?
Yep.
You just make it like, say that one's 2. You make 2 of those. And then you just add them together.
So you're just saying on this one then, make 4. That's what I did.
Yeah.
There's a short, we can get to the answer quick. Ashley?
Just multiply them.
Yeah, when you have a power raised to a power, what's 5 times 2? 10. What's 3 times 4? 12. There's our rule. That's called a power of a power. When I have a certain power raised to another power, then I multiply the exponents, leave the base alone.
How I feel stupid.
Right.
I did.
The whole thing.
Does everybody have that written down? Hayden, you okay, buddy? You okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can read.
Okay, ready? So,
Find the power of a power.
look how easy this is. J to the 5th raised to the 7th would become J to the 5 times 7, which is
35.
35. Okay, now, oh, wait a minute here. Oh, wait. Now things are going to get more complicated.
It does.
Yeah, okay. Connor, back over here.
5 is negative.
Where?
Oh.
That's the dot with the J.
Sorry, I'm lying.
Okay. We okay now? All right, now look at this one. First of all, here's what I recommend. I recommend you take these coefficients and give it an exponent. What's negative 2's exponent? 1. Okay, so everybody put a 1 in there. And I want you to do this. You are going to take each of these exponents and multiply them by 3. So that becomes negative 2 cubed. X to the 6, y to the negative 12. Does everybody see how I multiplied each of my exponents by 3? Now let's simplify. Negative 2 cubed, and I want you to now simplify it, is negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2, which is negative 8. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. An odd amount of negatives makes it negative. X to the 6th. What do I do with that y raised to negative 12? Change bunks and put it y to the positive 12. Well, hold on. We're not done, are we? Let's go with Miss Crickmore. Where do I move this 8 at?
To the bottom.
Why?
Because it's negative.
I tricked her.
Did not.
Why? Oh, well, maybe I do.
You keep it to the top because
Why?
it's negative unless the exponent is negative.
That's right. That's not an exponent. That's a what, guys? Coefficient. It's okay to have a negative coefficient. Whoop. Okay, let's look at this one then.
Then what about the X?
What about the
Oh,
x?
never mind. It's on top.
It was on top and it was positive, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. You need to take each of these exponents to the power 4, so that would become x to the Logan. I caught you zoning out, didn't I? X to the good 8, y to the 12. Very good.
Wait, what were we putting on bottom and top?
Or do we have any negative exponents? Yes or no? No, so there's no moving. Okay? Don't let this one be difficult. Okay, follow me here. I recommend this 2. You make it an exponent 1. So that means 2 to the 5th. A to the 10th times negative 2 to the
9.
careful 3rd, A to the 9th, B to the 12th. Now, okay, now everybody look up here. Look up here. This is confusing for people. These are still the same base. You're going, no, they're not. That one's 2, that one's negative 2. No, the base is what? 2. Okay, y'all with me? This means this term's positive times this term, which is negative. What's a positive times a negative? A negative. But what I recommend doing is just doing this. 2 to the 5th, and let's just do that in our head. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8, times 2 is 16. Twice 16 is 32. So everybody put 32. And then how many A's do I have total? I have 10 here, and I have how many here? 9. What do you do when you multiply? You do what with the exponents? Add them. So A to the 9th, B to the 12th. I skipped the negative 2 cubed. What's negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2? Negative, I need help. Negative 8. Grab your calculators and take 32 times the negative 8, because those are coefficients, not exponents. So what's 32 times negative 8? Negative
256.
I agree.
Can you just do that in your head?
A to the 9th, B to the 12th.
Wouldn't it be 8 and 19?
No.
Yes. Is that? Did I not? You're right. Thank you. A to the 19th. I said it and didn't write it. Is that correct?
Yes.
10 plus 9 is 19. Let's go 19 there too. Thank you, Mr. Tribeck.
Where'd you get 32 though?
2 to the 5th. See, I tried to write out 2 to the 5th is 32, and negative 2 cubed is negative 8. And negative 8 times 32 is negative 256.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You gotta use your calculator.
What did you say? What did 72? I think you're looking at 12.
Me?
Yeah, didn't you say 7? Smith said 72.
I didn't say. I said 32.
It's the voices in your head.
Probably. That's what happens when you get old.
Okay. Number 12. X raised to the negative 2 squared. That becomes x raised to a negative 4. What's that 3's exponent? 1. So it's really, follow my cursor, 3 to the what, guys? What's 1 times 4? So times 3 to the 4th. X to the
What's that?
5 times 4 would be 20. Y to the 20. Okay, 3 to the 4th. Everybody crunch it. If you can't do it, 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27 times 3. So 81. X to the what? 16. How'd you get that, Trey? You're right. Negative 4 plus 20 is 16. Y to the 20. Good. Okay. Everybody's sitting down at your seats. Do number 13. Go. I'll give you a minute. Oh, you can't, can you? Don't do inside the parentheses. Guys, do this. Look up here.
Yeah, I take your stuff.
Bryce, grab a homework.
Huh?
No, that's, no. Right here. Three to the, what's half of, what's 4 times a half? Okay, so 3 squared times 2, what's half of 2? 1. What's 3 squared? No, 3 squared is not 6. 3 squared is what? 9. 9 times 2 is 18. Now look up here on the screen. I got a question. Why didn't I just go 4 plus 2 and make it 6 at the beginning? Tell me why I could not have done that.
Oh, because you have to half them first.
No. You didn't have to. Why didn't I go 4 plus 2 right here, guys? Come on, look up here.
Oh,
Because I don't have the same what?
space.
I don't have the same base, so I can't add exponents. You got to have the same base. Okay? 2's to the board. Erase what's there. Erase what's there. Put this on the board. You see where you messed up at with your X's at? No, you just got the random answer. You don't see where you messed up at. You wrote down your original problem wrong, Hayden. It was 3x squared. Y to the 8th.
I didn't see the 2.
I know. That's why I said you messed up your original problem. So Hayden, you still haven't corrected the line, middle line. No. Hayden, it's amazing how you get the right answer when half your work's wrong. Your whole left-hand side's wrong, Hayden. Let's see. -3 cubed would be -27. A to the 2 times 3 is 6. B to the 4 times 3 is 12. Times, it's 4 squared, guys. Because remember, this is an exponent of 1. So it becomes 4 squared, a to the 6 b squared. You know what? What is 4 squared?
4 squared.
16. Now this is, because I flipped it, you're going to mess up a little bit. I could see you getting confused here. I'm going to let you guys give it a shot, though, and see if you can do it. What do you think a to the 6 over a to the 6 becomes, Ashley? You're right. Everything you have, hun.
Don't you subtract it?
Yeah.
So,
A to the what?
0.
What is a to the 0? Okay, good. I shouldn't have flipped it. That's my fault. The a to the 6's would cancel. And then I always tell students this. Look up here. I got to coach you up on this part. Where do you have more b's at? How many more? 10. Good. I shouldn't have done it this way. I should have been adding, but we'll go with it now. I did a step in here I haven't taught you yet. Everybody else is going to this problem. Guys, what do you do with exponents when you're multiplying? You do what to them? You add them. You add them. Ozzy's got it going on. I see it, Ozzy. So it becomes 4 x to the, what's 4 plus 3 of them? 7. Y to the, what's 6 plus 3? 9.
Can we go one day without homework?
Yeah, when I give you a test. Here we go. I do it every time. Here we go. Last one. Fives, go do something. Go do something, fives. Good, Daisy. Good. Let's see what you got, fives. Aren't you a 5?
Me?
Were you? You were a 1, weren't you? Who's a 5?
I thought there were 6.
Bryce. Okay, that's why we're missing one. It's all good. I'm going to help you get started on this one. Everybody ready? Here we go. Follow my arrow up here. What's 4 squared?
8. 16.
16. X squared, y to the 10th. Now I'm going to help you over here on the right. That's 3 raised to a 1. So let's go ahead and let's go 1 times negative 3, which is 3 raised to a negative 3. Write that. Y to the 4 times negative 3, which would be negative 12. Wait, I got ahead of myself there. Excuse me. X raised to a negative 12. Y raised to the, what's 2 times negative 3? Y to the negative 6. Okay. 3, this X, this Y are all unhappy. Go. Connor? Good. See how the 3 raised to negative 3, I'm going to put it in the bottom and make it 3 to a happy 3.